Heads.
Heads is the call. You're going to bowl first. Every match had a chance to get a win under your belt.
Playing will always be number one. Big smile.
Good luck and go well.
Thank you so much.
What a responsibility as the kids here in Vadodara have come in with it.
Because you look at the two changes that you're talking about, Pawan Neg, with someone like Sachin, you say, okay, listen, you know what? I can't best, you can put in your big effort and you may still not perform. And that's
because of him, he inspired me to play cricket. So
and comes out, but very quickly, if you're sitting in your house and you will see a Shane Watson with 263. Player might want to capitalize on that, but remember, it'll be out for now. We take a short break here and we get you India.
It's a great crowd in. Two very competitive sides going head to head.
Very difficult for India. Put on a big score, make it.
Missing his line and been such a wonderful
innings. Get a boundary away early.
Fully played. First this was onside and this time
Australian batters not holding back here. Can they get away? Nothing. The ball hasn't done anything so far. To be
again going towards the power. 3 boundaries back to back.
And at times it can go straight on. It can mix you. It can mess with your line a little bit as a bowler.
Oh, it's been edged and dropped. But a big
wrong footed. Just looked like he was stepping to his left.
Lack of pace. It's very hard to generate that sort of a power. Really well bowled. Really well bowled.
But he gets it just right. Look at it, just gripping the seam. Work from the keeper. It's so hard to see. Ball for a split second. It's great work.
3,700 runs. 99.
Ben Dunk takes to the left-arm spinner. You know, he...
Fly for you from Ben Dunk. Siftak elevated 6 of the innings.
Well, there was a bit of needle between the batter and the bowler. He goes, look at it, right in the slot. Lovely, jubbly. A bit of beef in that one. Look at this 6 again, right in the slot. Oh, head it. Send the dog after that one.
Oh, that inside just trickles away towards fine leg. It's a packed house here at the Baroda Cricket Association. Take to the field one more time.
Today, it's a bit busier than normal.
It's a long chase and the fielder won't get there.
He's such left-hander. Yes, it was a poor deal. And look at the power behind that. Really is.
And hit for 4. Ben Dunk, his century here, is right now moved up to 20 of just 10.
With all these leagues around the world, he's built a reputation and plays shots like this straight down the ground.
The Australia Masters batting card, really batting hasn't been a problem. Remember the 100 was in the first match?
Well, that first.
Chin's greeted to the bowling crease with that 6.
We've seen a bit of that from Ben Dunk. His first ball. Oh, thank you very much, off spinner. There he goes, flies over the boundary again, straight hit.
And this time it's big, it's into the stands. That.
Oh, like I said, pretty central the pitch, mid-60s on the leg side. I'm a metre out. Tell you what, these eyes.
I tell you what, once a bowl.
Oh, but I never got 85 metres in my life. And they're taking advantage, Australia. And they've got 216 and 270 in the
the single.
And the mental, you managed to get a good, well over 200 on both. Here, we've got to get 225, 230 because
bunched away. He'll get there. I think Shane Watson was just a striker's end. Had it been a direct hit,
I would have been. But like I said, I don't like to age 35. It's a case you want it. He is 44 now.
And he's definitely given that wings. 9 Australia Masters. Shane Watson, he's moved up to 20. He attires strategic timeout.
It's a big opportunity for us.
I'm really glad that Baroda Cricket has...
My actual favorite is Virat Singh because cricket, and I used to just love watching him. He is really great. Yeah, Sachin was always my favorite.
हम सचिन को भी सपोर्ट करते हैं.
Cricket. the Siet Namanoja. I think he got ended, and was there a half chance here?
Well, first of all, Sachin's had to do something different. Yorker, but again, bat and ball. Look at that last.
Slower one, and that's going to be another 6 of 21 deliveries. If Namanoja had latched onto that catch, Darren, I think it would have been a blind.
A big job, and he stood behind the stumps. He's like a goal. Hide in the field a little bit, can't you? As a bowler, you get it for this ball. That ball comes to you. You're
Another already. That's turning out to be a very costly from a half century. Wait a little longer. Another single that takes him to
Dunk 49 from 22. And the timeout.
Tossed up delivery to the fielder. What Rahul Sharma has done really well.
And we've seen him do that over the a lot quicker. But now he gives it a little.
That is going to go. That is going to. But just couldn't hold on to it. Irfan Pathan, who sets really high stand.
But it wasn't easy. His body was inside the line. I think even if you would have
a final look, if it's a 6 or a 4, did the ball bounce?
that long on was seizing it. Did it cross the line? Yes, it does.
Of just 41 deliveries, run rate. This time goes delivery and 100-run partnership.
Still got them as one of my.
Yeah, if you look at the names, and saying it earlier as well. Yeah, you can't tell that he has stopped playing.
That'll be another 4. He's on the way to the fence.
At some pace, he's lucky that he didn't get a hand on. Goes again. Result will be the same. 156 for 1 Australia Masters after 30. Raining sixes, more sixes this series. Shane Watson 30. India players are looking at it. It's not a good sign. Look at the highest partnership in this season of. They've got 215 on, and they've lost both games, so they know. 6 number 10, and it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's the first ball of the year. 2 and 6s. The last 30 deliveries have yielded.
At that length, they're gonna keep. Just a bit lucky on that occasion. It's hardly been any dot deliveries, hardly been deliveries where they're hitting. Run rate now nearly 12.5. Oh, that's the delivery of his skills.
Well, that is what you just said right now. Any other length is high risk.
There's this run out chance. Last ball of the last. Oh, great fielding. Missed by a mile. Was there? Is that Binney? Wasn't it? Should Binney?
balls the
Goes out the park, doesn't it? Look at that. Perfect. Tram line. On it. You've got to deflect it if you.
Clear the boundary rope by a mile at 6 more. And this partnership now, Thiraman is 153, it's worth 157 now.
Well, what he does, he follows it up with a slow ball. Every single ball. If you're going to do delivery, just keep.
Low full toss. Yusuf Pathan put % for effort there.
It again went for the attempted Yorker. Ran too far. Hit him on himself there. Really is.
One. He'll get 4 long on and long off.
His 2 previous games. They must have been thinking. Again, another slow ball from Benny. Swung down the ground. No fielders there. For 1.
Darren, oh, that's going to be too far. A wide nonetheless, called by Billy Bowden.
Oh,
this is league 197 already, 24 deliveries. That's why they put the India Masters bowling under pressure. An end. Comes on to bowl that 6.
Live again. Slow ball. Let me for 6. I mean, it's.
Hit me ball. Gets the treatment it deserves.
Well, Vinay Kumar, it's a day to for limp. But I'll tell you what, he is in. Really did. 71 meters. 210 for 1. This is.
Low full toss. Will be 4 more.
You could see it happening, couldn't you? They were running towards each other, running into each other. Low full toss. Yeah, look. Oh dear. Yeah, they didn't want to.
They're going to be wide.
Sixes.
Slower one.
79 metres, another huge hit.
He's moved up to 98. He's level with Ben Duncan. Saga for the Indian bowlers.
Guess what? Another slower ball. Yeah, just keep.
Dreamed for runs in that previous over. Australia Masters really capitalising on that. Shane Watson, his second 100 in hot form.
Isn't it good? A terrific 100, a pure master. His teammates, the dugout, the
100. Well, Ben Duncan better that now. Gets a single here. He still is on 99 and he, for a couple of deliveries, can still get the fastest 100.
Then badge on the cap. But what an answer, the Indian bowlers.
Dunk gets to 100 of just 4 Masters League. Records are...
No doubt. Can you start with the front foot, please?
And none remaining.
Get the power of these guys.
They stay hit.
Their success, if you look at the times they've hit the ball, pitchers, true pitchers, hit it down.
Is there some body armour that can be spared for the on-field? To Simon Toffel when it passed
in the field. Today, they've just... Fielding's been atrocious today.
Another full toss.
Again, fielder on the boundary, just sails over.
In bucketfuls.
Great display of power hitting. Again, forward them again this evening.
Look at that boundary count, 15-6. Willow just got a single.
Saying that when I've just said there about celebrating getting hundreds. Look at that Nadli Eni in the good length. There's been one back. Got to get it in there. You've got to move the line all wide. Come round the wicket. Come up.
Another slow.
You've still got look. You've still got to hit them, right? But if you put it on,
is now worth 223.
That straight in the slot.
Sliced away. Sliced away.
And actually, look, you can actually. Yeah, not too much. Just because you can bowl a very, very good delivery.
Right, last ball.
And another good strike. Love it. Supporters there in the Australian shirts. Hard to split them. Totally outstanding.
A highlight. Watson with 100. Ravi Bopara down there having a quick chat with the man of his trophy by beating the India Masters here in the IML.
1 over, none for 15. I think he'll be the happy.
Just 22 and Ben Dunk 130.
Say no because cricket's a funny game, but
the short break, the chase is on.
They've got a mountain to chase in front of them, the India Masters on Sachin Tendulkar at BCA Association alongside him. And look at that. It's going to be deafening. It's all about that one person on the screen. And I've got a great next to me as well, Darren Gough. Welcome.
Yeah, unbelievable run chase we're going to have on our hand. Chasers I've ever seen, without a doubt. Struggle with the ball and in the field with the wizard, the master blast.
Games over 2,700 runs, strike rate 100. The fan coming out there in numbers is near tiring for 10 or 15 years. He can still bring in
5 years ago. And there we go, Ben Hill.
A straight away tall ask, 13.61 required rate. And stroke by the master blaster. Open a bank of privileges. That is majestic.
Every time I see him, I almost get emotional watching Sachin. Played with him at Yorkshire, and when you see...
You've seen that over 23 years.
He's adored in this country.
Start.
Well, it's going to be fireworks from balled a little bit of whip, so he tried to get that one straight at Hilf, and there, down fine.
To get after the first over has just been bowled. Oh, that's been flicked.
Everything he does is so...
Again, the intensity, the commitment for a lot of young kids, again, getting an opportunity to watch him.
Uncles, aunties, and 5 average.
Oh, bit of...
And everybody's heard that story, and no matter where you're from in
that innings. I mean, it just shows the character and the discipline. That was a full toss and just played. 14. Tendulkar is out there. There's always hope.
Social media or on adverts.
Gets it up.
Look at this.
Are you watching Masters?
Right, well, team doing that if I'm honest, but...
Look at that for an effort. At the right time.
Yeah, he's actually saying sorry to Sachin for stopping runs, look.
This time he goes aerial and he's going to get a beat of 10.
Towards mid-on. Bottom man comes through there.
Oh, this.
My word.
Rolling back the years. What? And not at the age of 50.
Shots in his 100 and he's 44.
What a great shot that is. That was first one. Back-to-back sixes. 17 on.
Calm down, Sachin now. The adrenaline's going.
He saw better than the one over the bowler's head. Inch was over 14. Now he's under 14. Now it's time for Namanoja to... He gets a boundary.
He just press the button as the bowler runs in. This is how cricket should be played.
Goes again and going to be an up from Namanoja.
Well,
if the first one was a bit of power,
it's changed the momentum, and they've come out here earlier and they've started on fire. India 40 still play good cricket shots in between.
Shot delivery. 3. Naman. And
another good cricket shot. Short. Said hit fire here. This is great viewing.
The ties and the fielder who has been sent.
I don't think this one will be pitched up either. They're actually bringing the hook man up. Fine. If it's pitched up, I think Sachin's going downtown.
Short. Just tickle on that one. Could have been another bound.
It's an amazing crowd when a guy's been retired for so long. And it's only going to get even bigger after this tour.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
In partnership. Fantastic from just... Lachlan was into the attack. But just uses the pace. Again, good cricket.
That's straight.
They go and fetch that. Averaging 55 earlier.
Good effort. But look at his keenness. He still wants.
Yeah, you don't want to run another 2. Ahead of the curve. Say Ben Lock.
Just chops it onto the... Not very wide. The first wicket down for India. On
the other one this time, the off spinner. Tried to cut it. I wanted off spinner. That's how they used to. Namanoja goes for 19 from 11. Ball Lachlan.
Still true. Top ball. India Masters in the hunt. It's going to be a tough chase if at all they can pull. But will you be? Yeah, see, Attah's strategic timeouts just come to an end when he was batting and doing the, you know, those.
Coming into the attack. You spoke about Dew. I don't think. Well, look. Well, and Irfan Pathan is just twisted coming into the attack and picking up a wicket was very.
Not too much pace on offer on that delivery. And having to generate, get the timing right. 11. This partnership of 31's been broken. It's so far. Yusuf Pathan is now into the middle. Look at those T20 numbers for him in his career. It's 140 with a single. Dan Christian. Is to the batters to work with, so it's all got us on strike. Single only. Can't just go and hit through the line.
Couple of tight overs for.
putting a lot of pressure. Single, 4 off it. It's 94 for 3 after 10.
This is one of the greatest players of all time. 98, Desert Storm.
Innings. And that continues. It seems like, oh, that's going to go close to the boundary skirting. He managed to take the...
Well, everybody in the ground was shouting, go, longer and further. He didn't catch all of it. Good effort on the boundary. He held on to it, but... Oh, I think it's going to be 6.
It's going to be a 6. And here every minute out there. He is going to go. And Sachin Tendulkar this time. He's not going to make any magnificent knock of 64. Finally,
he was targeting that extra cover area. He's been successful, a bit wider, making Sachin reach for it. Effort. Taken in the deep, Sachin Tendulkar for a masterclass. 4, quality knock.
He's going to come and join Yusuf Pathan. You just want to...
Was hitting it to all parts of the ground. You would think the whole of India disappointed.
Yusuf Pathan go. Just going to be a single. Hoping that Dan Christian drops it again. Good over. Good over.
Pawanegi hasn't got...
Yeah. Could pick up his first boundary. And it will be a boundary. 12 of this over. 106 for 4 India after... Good length. Nearly touching 19.
Sure put on the display.
Nice. Going to be the boundaries and the 6s especially. They...
Of course, Yuvraj prowess of 6 hitting.
But the protection out there, as they haven't come out yet. It's just, I think they're giving opportunity.
Gives some other guys, some of the middle order, chance to bat.
The Pathan gets one out of the middle.
Loves to go down the ground. This is a lot of power. Such a...
The intensity is there. Good running. 10 of the over so far. They need to...
It doesn't clear...
India just dipping. 20 for 4. 3 wins, Australia. They haven't no table. India required 150. Now Pawanegi hits it long off to cut that off. Did very, very hard. Back.
Slow ball. Hit it hard down the ground.
Now it's his turn.
Just taking the pace off it. It's more off cutters.
Deliveries. Again a slower.
Very well bowled, keeping it away. Yusuf Pathan away from the batsman. You can just see the angle.
Gets it this time, Yusuf.
Didn't quite get it all. Have a look at this again, right off the toe. Down, you would have seen that was in the gap.
Little hope. Is hard hit.
It's been smacked through extra cover down there. Definitely expected there to be more.
Again, timed it nicely, but Dorothy. Hilton India loses Yusuf Pathan on 25.
Tight Doherty. Be against Yusuf. And a nice silence in the crowd again. There was a...
Stuart Bin really used their resources really well. Shane Watson, but also
it was much. Couldn't get his swing arc
hard as he could. Just a single. So what they've done really well is that they've taken pace off, but also the length. You can bowl whatever you want.
That's it. You can afford to take risks. At some point, the batsman is going to mistime it. It's not
games. Straight to the fielder. Good over. Tournament progresses.
Doherty.
He's trying very hard, Pawan Negi, but just couldn't.
Does bring Binny onto strike, who is a small part of the ground.
For Australia, India 6 down.
But it was the pace of the ball, it was the lack. It was actually very well bowled from Doherty.
Runs. Gurkirat Singh Mann, closer to usual. Usually bats at number 3 or 4. Today is bowled very straight on the stumps, hardly.
Have a look at this. I think it was the lack of pace. I think he wanted to go over, drag the ball.
Negi. That's the 4th wicket for Doherty. For 10 deliveries, finally departed.
Don't drop many. They struggled. They've been spot on. Pawan Negi, 14 of 10.
And he gets another one. He gets of the International Masters League. Come out, first delivery. And what a spell this has been.
Well, this one keeping a little bit low. It's 5 wickets now, 141 for 8.
So the first 5-wicket haul in the international. That has brought Abhimanyu Mithun out there in the middle. Welcome. Ron Gap.
Here. This was
More pressure as well on the batting side when you're trying to chase 2-7 tournament.
three for 16 versus Australia Masters. That doesn't tell you. Gone. It's back.
Rare times you've got that variable bounce coming into play as